up everyone? Alright, let's start with playing some pips on easy mode first. Okay, this one is just 6, which means this is the only one that goes in there. Now the 2 is not going to go into the 3, which means it could go like right here. And then 3, I'm assuming this one goes up. Alright, this is good. That's 2. Oh no, okay, this one goes sideways because it needs to be a 6. And then there we go. Alright, that's not too bad. Let's try the medium one now. This one is 8. I'm assuming this one takes like a 2, 2, and then it takes a 4, I believe. Just going by vibes, if you will. Okay, this one is less than 5. I guess this goes in there, sure. And then there's 2 6s, which means this one should go here. 6 in blank, and then 6. This one goes out, and then okay, this is obviously gonna be the blanks, and there we go. That's easy. Ooh, the hard one. All right, let's see what we got. So we have this one's more than 3, and then a 17, which means this is probably gonna be a 6 or a 5 here, and then here's gonna be like 4, 5 or 6. Let me see. Yeah, this sounds like it. All right, we will go with that. And then 5. This means we need to have a here 5 or 6 or 6 or 5 or 6 or 5 or 6 here. So okay, I kind of don't know which one it goes, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. This one is more than 3 and equal. I don't think I can do that either. Okay, this is kind of interesting here, because this is gonna need to have 2 dominoes that have the same equal cells. I don't think we have that. Like, it would have to be like 1 or 3 and 3 and 1. I don't think we have that, which means these both need to be the same values. Okay, let's assume this one is the blanks, and this one is the ones. Maybe? We'll see. We'll see if that works. Okay, 0 and 5 makes more sense to go here, and this one I can just put it last. It doesn't matter. Okay. Oh no, wait. Okay. I thought at first I used all my 5s, but I still have a couple of them. Okay. This one would need to go. We still don't know actually that. This one is blank. I'm just assuming this one is the 0, 1, and just hope for the best. Um, do we have stuff that goes double? Oh yeah, those 3s. It has to be those, right? Okay. 6 and 3 makes sense. And then do we have a 3 and 4 or something like that? We do not. Oof, that's not good. I wonder if we can have. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Unless no, we can't do this. Which means this needs to be a blank, I think, because that's the only one that goes in the 4 here. Okay, let's say this one goes here. All right, and then this 6 would have to go here. Okay, let's see what this leaves us with. What if? No, that one. I was gonna say let's have this one sideways like that, but I don't think it works. Man, all right. I am pretty sure the blanks actually go here, not the 3s. So let's solve it based on that. Um, I think this one matters which one it goes. And then do we have a blank and a 4? Okay. And then this one could just be the 2 blanks here. It doesn't matter. Alright, which means this one is the 3s actually, not the blanks. 3, 6 would go here. Come on. And then this one can just go. Oh. I actually can't do this because the 3 has to go here. Huh. Do I have 3 that I'm actually throwing away that I shouldn't? It's the same thing. Okay. I'm gonna put this here for now, and then just experiment with this. Okay. Oh, this is also off. Oh, because this needs to be a 6. Okay. I'm just gonna reset the whole thing. Oh, is there a reset button? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. So this has to be a 1-1. Okay, I guess it doesn't have to be. This one has to be a 5 or like that. 4 or 6. And then this would have to be 5-0. And then 0-4. Okay. This needs to be a 6 something. We're just gonna use this here. And then we're gonna another 6 here. And also do another 6 here too. Right, because yeah, it needs to be a 6. Alright. This one goes like that. I feel like it has to be. Because, okay, for the top one, we need to have either a 6 or a 5. And this one has to be either a 4 or 5 or 6. The only thing we can see is this one, which means this has to be like this. Okay. Now this one gets on that side, and then now we also need the 5 or 6 here on both sides. This one shouldn't go left, right? Because it needs to. Okay, yeah, it shouldn't go left. Okay. So this means that let's try having the ones here instead of the blanks. Let's see if that works. Do we have a 1 and a more than 3? No, we don't. Yeah, we don't. This is not gonna work. Okay, so maybe it's the blanks. And then a blanks in 4. And then blank and more than 2. We don't have that, so this has to be like this. Okay, let's see if this works. And then, hopefully this one is gonna throw out the 1. We'll see. And then this has to be a 6 or a 5 and then a 6. Okay, what is something that we have 4 of? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's the 3, which means this has to go up here like that. Okay, and then like that, and that. But that's still not gonna work then. Hmm. Kind of bamboozled here. What if we have the 1s that take the 4, and then the 3s take the. Okay, let me show you what I mean. So let's say this one actually goes here, and then the 3s go here, and then 1 blank. Oh, okay, that would be 1 of that, and then 1 say no, like that, and okay, there we go. Yeah, this one makes more sense. Okay, and then we need 6 and a 5 here. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. No? Did I mess up? Oh, there's 17. This needs to be a 6, which means this needs to be. Okay, not a big deal. 8 minutes. Woo. I appreciate you watching. Take care. See you in the next one.